like this.
Yeah, it's a tough call, really. And we already see top a TP out by Puppy, actually.
He's the man with the ward play.
He's gonna go here and put down a ward. So Techie is straight up running towards bottom.
So it looks like, okay, well, before we get ourselves carried away, we'll start talking about lanes. We can welcome everyone in from the mainstream. We got the wish. Santa has arrived, and it is Christmas in July. It is Secret Techies game with Tuskar up against CLOUD9 in TI5, game number 2 of this 2-game series.
Hey man, S4 said it at ESL. Techie is one of those first pick, first bad material heroes. He's just not really been giving that first pick, but
he's legit. He's legit.
Definitely dangerous when you have him in a combination. On his own, kind of hard to play out, but it can definitely work. And they see the Gyrocopter as he moves down here, standing on top of the ward, trying to bait someone, I actually believe, because he has his team around. Probably knows that there is a sentry around.
Puppy's bringing 2 sentries down on his on the courier. There's only one ward which is blocking the first ball point. So they haven't really, like, obviously because of Secret's positioning, Cloud9 couldn't contest the entire jungle with ward.
Because that's what you want to do against the Chen. You want to run out and force down a lot.
They're going to try and fight this Kuro, the man the front lines. They might think the level 1 Cloud9. And that line striker array is a long, long way away. They have Snowball and No-Tail. He's gone inside the pit here. The Shards will keep Roshan away. Zai will move in, and Kuro gets the first blood. Okay, he actually uses just the mine to do the work.
Yeah, and the last hit goes to Techie, so good starting gold for him there. Definitely gonna need it. And yeah, very hard for C9 to contest that rune at all. Seems that they're gonna mind game a little bit with how they lane this. Arteezy running all the way towards the top lane, where he's gonna be soloing it up against Darkseer.
So that's not really a bad lane. It's gonna be wait for the creep wave to come under the tower and then farm it up the silent lane. But it leaves Zai and Kuro to go up against Envy and Misery, and it will in fact be No-Tail as well. So it is a try-off lane for Cloud9, and they Stormbolt. They're chasing after Kuro. They know he doesn't have Suicide, so one quick mine is all he can do. Does damage across all 3, but Cloud9 is shutting down the Technics.
Yeah, very strong try lane here. With the Shadow Wave early on, you can't really fight into that. And as you said, you don't have Suicide.
I'm loving this from Fada as well as that go for the clap and slow him down. The Light Trigger will still connect, but Puppy just goes to work, and then the salve right now. S4 munching on the trees, but the salve is not going to do enough. He'll use the Tango. The charge was enough. Misery, he's going to arrive. S4 is dead. He does one last Shadow Strike, but he'll go down for the count.
Wow, Misery already part of 2 kills here, and of course No-Tail as well, as they make good rotations. There's support from C9, already knowing what to do.
Yeah, they've done it beautifully. And you always know the Puppy is going to be that big problematic kind of player. He wanted the Enchantress because that way he could at least have like the Hellbed there and get something else to inflict a different lane. Now Snowball bottom lane. There's just the explosion from the Techies. But now Zai's also going to go down. He could instead. He couldn't get the last punch into the Tuskar.
Yeah, it's the Warcry doing so big of a difference here, because we get 5 bonus armor, and that's just enough, you know. They cannot kill them with Suicide.
This is going to be a rough game for Scrift. I feel so sorry for our cameraman.
Things going on all over the map.
It can happen in a moment. That's all that was. Like it was a small inch snowball into Naga, thinking that's gonna be a way they can shut down.
Suicide to Roshan by No-Tail, traveling back to base, so buying all his items first, of course. Eternal Envy at TI5, Gyrocopter 0-3, Antimage 0-3, Razor 0-1. What?
Wait, that's not a really great result.
That doesn't sound great.
That's a shame game right there.
Yeah. I mean, you basically brought up all the heroes he has lost on. Come on now. That's... Yeah.
Yeah, Gyrocopter 3-0. I'm like, wait, hang on. I was fairly certain we just had a victory with Cloud9 and Gyrocopter.
Yeah.
That's better. Alright, so there's no suicide attack for Kuro. You don't have momentum, and this lineup is so critical to get that momentum. It's almost like a slow down time. Stack up in the jungle, farm with the Wild Wing. Puppy's capable of doing that, even though it's currently on cooldown.
Yep.
S4's lane is mid, 11-4 up against the 13-3, fairly well balanced. And Arteezy's found a decent amount of farm as well. And what's in return? Like, the big core for C9 is the Naga Siren, who is now getting something, but the Darkseer was the one who was taking it all before.
Yeah. It's so interesting seeing these lane switches. Talked to some of the players earlier on the day before the wildcards, actually, and everyone was saying that the lane lane switches are super important, and if you cannot do them or if you don't understand them, you're gonna lose straight up. And that's what we see every game, like switches.
Smoke. They're coming in for Fada.
Yeah,
it's the snowball in towards the Lina. It's a long way to travel. That's why they had to put the shards up first with the scream. That's the death of Fada, and again Kuro with the landmine finding the last hit.
Yeah, very nice there for Secret, because there was also a gank coming from C9, but that was just slightly too late. A little bit harder for them to gank the Queen than it is to gank the Lina.
Especially at the rotation step. So hello Kuro. He's moving up towards the north, trying to make it a little bit more difficult to farm up inside the jungle of C9. Obviously, when Darkseer goes missing, that's exactly what you're expecting to happen.
Yeah.
And Suicide tags off cooldown 13 seconds time too, so they can just get the pop kill.
They have been scouted here though by the wards, so they're running around in the enemy jungle, but they need to know that C9 fully aware of this.
That's the reason why Misery has been brought to the mid lane, and Notel, he'll walk back as well. S4, he doesn't have vision of Notel, but Ice Strike Array, Fader. This is now what, 2 or 3 that he's missed, the initial bottom lane fight.
Yeah. He's been very good with his positioning as well, so hard to get that. Meanwhile, Kuroki trying
Radiant's
to set up
top tower is under attack.
Trap to the right there. And they're trying to go in. They have a suicide.
Here they come, and Fada's going to be the main target. Jump in with a scream, and just a suicide from Techies with a shallow grave. The perfect timing there from Notel. There is still however shards available for Fada. With stick charges and bubble charges, he gets slide back very quickly.
Dazzle and Sven, very good counter heroes to the Techie lineup actually. The Grave, of course, doing the most work, but also the Warcry.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
It is still worth the time though, C9. Because you've got Notel, who spent a lot of time just walking around the Radiant Ancients. Misery waiting behind as well. Yes, you stop the kill from happening on your Lina. I'm never going to say that's a bad thing. But the Gyrocopter's getting fun. And we've seen Gyro carry a lot of games this tournament.
I think it's necessary. I don't think you have a choice, because there are ganks being thrown towards the Lina. I mean, there are ganks happening towards the Lina, and that Lina's one hero. But when you bring in people, she has no survivability, no armor, nothing. It's not like the Queen. So they're more here to protect her.
Okay, well that's only going to last for so long. I'm still looking at Puppy, who they haven't stopped in the jungle. He's got 25 CS so far. Trying to come down for the haste rune. He was thinking about denying it. Sorry, the bounty rune. Thinking about denying it. Kuro, top lane, having a crack over on enemy. No attacks. He's just trying to go to work again, and the control time just not enough. The Shallow Grave kicks in from Notel, maybe a little bit premature, as Kuro trying to back it up. Zai ensnared for the moment, and Vader with that Laguna Blade able to find the kill, and Kuro, he knew he was dead.
Yeah, double damage as well. I mean, that is easily Techie. It wouldn't even have mattered. Kills the Techie with ease, and they're struggling a lot on this Techie and Tusk combination. We were excited when we were going to see it, but I'm more excited now by how well C9 are countering it.
Yeah, they've definitely, you'd expect coming into a tournament that there would be some level of prep to counter the Techies, because everyone was expecting it.
Yeah, we saw it in the cell, and we have seen it in online tournaments as well, how strong it can be. So definitely no surprise, but it's a smart and simple counter.
Arteezy's still taking like a lot of farm off his bottom lane. He's looking for the kill on Bone 7. The Shank down they snowball in, and Bone 7 gets hit by the first rocket. The Sonic Blast from Puppy will find the kill, and they discover Misery, but there's no stun available, and not enough damage to kill him before the TP will complete.
Yep, easy, safe TP out for him, but they did bring down the Dazzle, so they got that going, and 169 gold is all they're gonna get from him. This is not a very rich gold.
A small amount. Yeah. Little by little, things get done. Yeah. Speaking of that, NB, he's at the 4th highest net worth now after having to play that off lane.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
It's still like off lane until level 2.5 or 3, and then you switch. Like, that's the current style at TI, that a lot of teams just start out with some lane and then switch when you have gotten the initial start on the hero that you want to have a good start. So it's very curious.
Wondering how long the Secret is going to let this go. Because you're still looking at, okay, a really nicely farmed up Gyro, but this game train from Zai as well as Kuro hasn't been anywhere near as effective as they would have really wanted to be. Shallow Grave and Warcry.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, exactly. And Arteezy, as he's farming up the stacks,
they should be linked to each other's experience.
Oh, they are. And he's going to go and take a lot of experience here, and just free.
Sent back. The Stormbolt will be thrown out by Misery, but
yeah, that one doesn't matter much. As goes brought back to base, but he stole a lot there and just messing with Arteezy's farm. As you said, he has been free farming a lot, but now Misery trying to be on top of that.
Fade is also having a little bit of trouble keeping S4 out of his jungle. Pick up an illusion rune, so we scout out the fact there's a stack. So Fade is going to farm it up as quick as he can now.
Yeah, and S4 has a really good game going for him. 45 last hits and
going up. Bring down the Dazzle, so no more Shallow Grave for him. Yeah. Kuro is damage into this tower, so the mine's
Radiant's
level 2
bottom
only,
tower is under
and still
attack.
has a lot of damage being inflicted into buildings.
yeah, they're still very strong, adding a lot to the push. And of course, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
Here they go again. S4 is going to commit the Sonic Wave and blink forward to ensure the kill. There is a hit that got available from Puppey. Everything is getting a little bit rough.
Oh, he wants the queen, but she's too fast. Gotta go on Kuroki. He has the suicide, but they can't even force it, I think.
After the stun, they can't keep facing.
Yeah, it's the same the other way around. The Sven and the Dazzle bring a lot of physical damage, but Teki has plenty of armor, actually. So, very easy for him to survive that.
I'm wondering too, when Kuro is able to get his next item, he's been walking around with these semi-items for a while, giving him the space in mid to try and find some of this.
Interesting stat there that the only time that Teki and
Dire's
Tusk
top
lost
tower
together was
is under
against
attack.
Complexity. And that was when Summer's Rift played it. Just interesting. It's only been played 6 times though. Yeah, very much when you see it.
Alright, so you were talking about the push power coming out from the team. Nice try to Ray, gonna miss again.
Dire's top tower is under
Chen's got
attack.
a lot of levels over on him at the moment and almost finished the mech. When is the timing and what really, like, is it just a tier 1 tower push? Do they look for more?
It's now. I mean, he has the army coming with it now. His entire hood is joining with this, so just when they want to push, they send back the Gyrocopter so he can TP back up again if he wants to and help the push even more. I think he will.
She pick up the Morbid Mask on Gyro early too.
Yeah.
Not just rushing in a drum, so she has some lifestyle behind him.
They showed all the creeps from Chen though. They're not gonna start with this push with a gank, so they're just gonna reveal it. We'll see if they can hold it.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Watching the lane teams. Yeah, so they like C9 see everything. It's up to them if they want to try and defend this.
Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's top tower
at the
is
same
under
time,
attack.
Kuro is having an absolute ball of a time. Pushing up the mid, now throwing down some bigger powder kegs. But it's a ramp around. With Laguna Blade as well, the heavy committal onto Arteezy to ensure
they
the
get
death.
killed the creeps, I think.
They've got the surge, but Misery, removing the charge coming up. They're backing up. There's double set of blast. Okay, there's only one now available. They get Misery away.
Yeah, Tusk wants to go in and try and punish here, but everyone is still
Dire's
alive.
top tower is under attack.
Shah's just hurt Fade.
Yeah, they're gonna
Dire's
get this
top
So
tower
they
has
kill
fallen.
Arteezy, but they lose
Radiant's
the tier 1
bottom
tower,
tower
but
is
a
under
penalty
attack.
never arrived.
Yeah,
So we're back into like almost the same situation as game 1. Space creation for Envy to get the Radiance.
Exactly. I would say that's pretty much a wash still. Like losing Arteezy and getting for C9. So you expect more to happen there when you have the Chen. You have such a committed lineup to that push, and you still. I'm very happy with the way things are going. Looking at 2,000 gold on the Naya, so once he gets the Radiance, that's when this starts to get tough.
Yeah. I'm wondering how you even stop that.
Dire's middle tower is under
what's the plan
attack.
for Secret to
Dire's
just a couple of
structures are
landmines, different
fortified.
positions to get rid of the illusions before they can do any kind of push or damage?
Not really. I think remote mine, if you want to kill them, start getting farm when you're techie, you need level 11, you need maybe an Aghanim, then you can start.
Hanging out. He wants a little bit of help. Now the Dire Observer Ward and Sentry's there, so they do see that remote mine just sitting in the mid lane. They'd love to get rid of it. While S4 just wants to blink the Sonic Wave for almost everyone. The Centaur from Puppey doing the scouting. S4 can almost hit 2 heroes here with just, in fact, 3 heroes here with the Sonic Wave.
He's faking it.
Oh, they saw him. The Weave actually gave vision on the high ground. It didn't affect S4, but it gave him the vision.
Yeah, definitely. Scouted him. He was actually cancelling his ulti there. But all of C9, apart from Envy,
Radiant's bottom tower
mid.
is under
That's
attack.
exactly how they want to play this. Keep farming with Envy, keep all the other lanes to him. The They're placed.
But I think polar sides of the map.
But they're not the same hero though, and Naga becomes a lot more scarier when she finishes up the Radiance than when Arteezy finishes up Camel Dominator and Sonic Jackshot.
That's true. Unless
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
With the mech over on the Chen and Hand of God coming up. Actually, where is that? He hasn't actually finished. Mech hasn't finished yet.
Yeah.
He bought Arcane Boots instead.
He did. Arcane Boots can be really important for them as well, since they're running a techie, so it's no surprise. Also, the Toss has had some medic. Yes, Arcane Boots himself.
Alright, smoke movement from Secret. It should be a Roshan move.
Yeah, I think so.
They were scouting it out before to make sure everything's clear.
They have the medallion, they have everything, they're prepared for this Rosh.
Yeah.
So it's the goal of the checkpoints. He's gonna have the ice armor, so 13 armor on this.
And Kuro can prepare the defense. He's hitting the lines as well as wards here. So if C9 wants to try to stop this, like, go down. Yeah, he should. He really should weave it.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Like, he can throw down another remote line in a second.
Yeah, there we go.
What they can weave. So, 2.7k.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, Paternal Lamp, he's gonna turn on the music, and here it comes. They actually slow it all down. Roshan walking out the pit. There's two remote mines. Roshan was killing himself on that. Then we other explosion, only Misery, and Poppy using it a perfect wall. And the Sonic Blade wall to take it out too. Roshan killed by Arteezy at the same
Radiant's
time.
top tower is under attack.
Disaster could not strike harder. At least to get out safely with their Envy and Lina.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is falling.
And they're coming into the storm. And he's picking up Arteezy so he can go into the rocket barrage. It is blocked. And maybe with the heal, we'll get the stun from Misery. The rocket barrage is just so much damage with the shards as well. They give a double kill to Arteezy. No tail will arrive, but to achieve only a weave.
Yeah, and they still have Aegis. All that for an attempt to kill the Aegis. They lose two more heroes.
Dire's
two
middle
important ones
tower
as well,
is
or
under
at least
attack.
Lina, the most important one right now to keep up fighting while Naga's farming.
Dire's
Suddenly
middle
this
tower
game started
has
looking
fallen.
a lot worse for C9. They are at the goal to finish up the relic, but this gold momentum from Roshan, from towers, suddenly the pressure.
They lost about 6,000. Like, that was a swing to Secret as far as experience go.
Yep.
Gold was only a swing of 3,000, basically 5,000 when you're 16
Radiant's
minutes into a
bottom
game.
tower is
That's
under
still
attack.
a hell of a lot. Yeah. And Kuro got a lot of levels too. He's got 4 levels up in the mine. Hilariously enough, he's planting it right next to the Tyrant.
Yeah, they saw what he was up to.
Radiant's
there.
bottom tower
Sometimes
has
they
been
will have vision on
denied.
you. That's unfortunate. Kuro is going to go back and plant one more landmine, I think, and then back out. They're going to actually chase him. They're mad at this little bastard.
Well, Fada knows it's a free kill.
Fada can kill him.
Like, all he's got to do is just get the Yules into Lion Strike Array and Laguna.
Yeah.
It's a low cooldown.
No mana for suicide as well.
Yeah. He left the keg instead to keep the vision up.
Rejoice.
The issue, though, is the fact that they still have vision all through the dire jungle. Like, the Observer was watching the mid area.
Look at that move,
and
though.
now Misery just, okay, he decided to move.
Yeah, he has 4 points into the Warcry. This is specifically against the Techie. So he gets 20 at 16 earlier. It's hold. It's tough then.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
That's what's spending.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Well, this tier 1 tower stays unnumbered as Secret bring in their Chen army. They are losing their armor, of course, but they're a bit of a counter to that. So Poppy so they're getting a little
Dire's
bit of their
bottom
armor
tower
back.
has fallen.
It's a little bit, which is still a problem though.
Yeah, Frost Armor is really good. It's a very nice spell. This Frost Armor, though, does not slow down range
Dire's
attacks
bottom
like the
tower
Lich.
is under
It's
attack.
It's a master of it.
It's now off for flying in on the courier.
Very nice. Orchid is
Dire's bottom tower
great
is under
darts
attack.
Here. One of the best items you can get against him.
Arteezy stepped the Shallow Grave will keep him alive.
Radiant's top
It will
tower
connect on Nortal. Arteezy, the black hand damage. He's trying to reach up far enough.
Dire's bottom
Nortal will drop
tower
down
is under
very, very
attack.
low, but Secret still get their objective. He still wins here too.
Yep. And they do it in a
Dire's
convincing fashion as
structures
they
are
push there.
fortified.
They don't even have technique there. He doesn't
Dire's
need to
bottom
there.
tower is under
Running
attack.
around trying to plant some more mines, get
Dire's
some
bottom
vision up.
tower has
He wants
fallen.
levels. He wants to get the like you
Radiant's
saw the
top tower
ineffectiveness
is
of
under
the
attack.
copycats
Yeah.
around like, we're all
Dire's
expecting
middle
like a
tower
huge
is under
explosion,
attack.
remembering what Kuro has done with this guy before. And then you're like, wait, no, that's a level 1.
Level 1 remote mines, they don't do that much. However, when they start claiming more and more map control, like they are now removing another tier 2 tower, they're actually going to C9
Dire's
they need to
middle
buy a
tower
gem for
has
Envy
fallen.
soon. And just put that. Speaking of Envy, look at his gold. He has the Radiance is just 75 more gold.
All fun times, but there's only one tier 2 tower remaining on their side of the map.
Yeah. Harsh.
And at the same time, I'm also seeing a triple agent stack for the Gyrocopter, who has a full level 1.
He just barely needs a little bit more gold in jungle and then he takes
Misery
and steals it.
Okay, yeah, you're not going to achieve that.
Yeah, that was...
This ward's also going to time out in 10 seconds.
But yeah, the full SY I think I've seen it in every game that he played Gyrocopter that we cast. He's been building the Helm Dominator SNY build.
Okay, so they destroyed the keg inside the Dire jungle, revealing the fact that Sentry Ward's there. If Secret come up, which they probably will, if Kuro's has got a Sentry up his sleeve, he's going to find the Dire Observer Ward, which was freshly placed.
Yeah, if he manages to find that though. Not certain yet. He's rushing for the Force Staff as well. Very cool if you're playing this kind of not farming techie, just running around and supporting. If you can get the Force Staff, you're going to be more than happy.
He's playing the lane control techies. He's exploiting remote mines to stop these Naga illusions from pushing anything.
Yeah, they're still going to get the farm though. Envy is some before in his ranked games. I've seen it.
At the same time, like, have they got the money? Okay, yeah, there's definitely money for a gem, but Lina wants some Academ sector first.
Yeah, that's what she should be building into. She has 2 low HP right now, so getting the full Aghanim's would be amazing. Going for a solo kill on Envy.
With the Orchid Sonic Wave, that should pop him.
Oh, no, the
Isn't
bottle.
enough, he's low.
The bottle.
And now ensure the run away with the puppy. Oh, Mark's going to send him up, and there is the Chen army behind him as long as the sun.
Yeah, managing to get away at least.
But that's
not gonna die.
That's song down. You could potentially think about doing damage on high ground, but you also build your Sonic Wave.
I mean, at least it's a very easy tier to top. If you just go and push there, you're gonna get that very easily as really good. And I'd like to see Misery pushing trying to cover.
You can only do a little bit. Kuro's already preparing the perimeter of remote mines across. And a very early lead, 21 minutes in, Chen was able to finish.
Yeah, Darkseer is going for it as well, but yeah, Chen has his Greaves already. Very nice item for him. Greaves actually so much better than Aghanim's Chen now. You don't have the same mana issue that you used to. So it works really well.
Beauty of the new
Dire's top tower is under
CLOUD9
attack.
grouping up his 4 on the top. Meanwhile, in the Radiant jungle, Poppy is chasing a very pesky Narcissus. Now they're with from the Siren. Zai can't get close enough that he can catch up to Envy, but now he wants to get the punch in time. Yes, he can. The TP cancels. This should be the death of a turn. In fact, it will be.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Colonel Envy goes down.
At the same time as buying more space through us to CLOUD9 now.
Yeah, it's always about trying to create as much space as possible. So he dies far into the Radiant side of the map, trying to push them far away, at least.
Not where he wants to.
S4 doesn't have any defensive item, and he was scouted out by that ward. Maybe C9 could think about fighting that, but with all of Secret coming, they're just gonna back up.
Yeah, and they're happy with it. Like, Secret's wasting his time. Like,
Radiant's top tower
he's
is
actually at
under
a point
attack.
now where he can pick up D-Match.
Exactly, so Arteezy is getting strong. That's fine for Secret, but same for C9. Like, they lost. Oh, wait. Running into Arteezy here.
Maybe this is
Radiant's top tower
and
is
Cello
under
Grave
attack.
TP out. He's got no points up at homing missile to do anything, and in fact, both will TP out safely.
TP outs everywhere from C9.
And we got the Trip Centaur from Poppy.
Yeah, that's the creeps you want to have around this stage. So good. Also has the 1 armor creep, which is gonna do a lot of work against the weave, of course.
Not that bad as well as cleaning off the Naga illusions. When you got that test of faith.
Yeah, it's okay. He's not that great at it, but at least they're pretty decent heroes for killing Naga illusions. They would have done a lot better job doing it with the Lion, but hey man, then they couldn't have the techniques.
Is there a clock right now for Secret to win this game on? Or is Arteezy going to be big enough that he can
Radiant's
carry
bottom
later?
tower is under
against
attack.
Naga, there's always a clock. Because it doesn't matter how farmed you are, any player who here cap of Naga, you can straight up lose. Like, no matter what
Dire's
items
top
you have
tower
on your
is under
carry,
attack.
you can just always lose the game.
So, with a fresh BKB over on Arteezy, this time you feel
Dire's
should
top
be looking
tower
at tier
has
3 towers at
fallen.
least.
I think so.
Radiant's bottom
start
tower
at
is
least
under
trying to get
attack.
to tier 3, and maybe even more.
But they might just start losing out. Like, this Naga is skipping into the mid lane, taking out the bottom lane with the help now of Misery, who's figured a lot of strength to try and take out this tower.
You think this is bad? Wait till he has Octarine and Manta.
Dire's
You better
top
go
tower
now.
is under
You've got,
attack.
okay, you got Aghanim Scepter for a little bit.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
See the rest of the position. From the line, and they call out the bottom. They're building up the he's going to alive. But at least he gets the damage out. While the flag had to take care of the Naga. Radiant's got a pass on that. If they chase down here, there's still 2 remote mines down there. They're level 2 remote mines. They're running into it right now. They're just be careful. But they shards, they hold them in, and now Song of the Siren. But what's this for? Is it just a retreat?
I mean, vacuum cooldown is basically like an ulti nowadays, right? So they don't have time to do it again.
There's 3 remote mines now by Toro.
Making safe one threat to retreat to even some stasis tracks
Dire's
as well.
structures
Make sure
are
that
fortified.
they can feel safe back there.
Back to the wall, and now Arteezy on the front line. What's going on? The Notel with a call out on Envy. He's going to bring him down. CLOUD9 being sieged inside their own base. They can't push him. The greens from Puppy. Bringing Secret back to full life, still with the Centaur armor. They're keeping forward. 27, the SCT. He's not ready to throw the ball. They go to the offer over on Mars on the way. Misery to finish the job on that front. And Carter also pulls back. Buyback now comes to Misery. But they already feel it right. Secret just want to back up over the mines. You've got to be careful. Phone Step is close. The back, they still need to fall back a little further. Tough shot snowball. Going in a little bit deeper. And Secret's just like, please, fall back as far as you can right now.
No detection.
Carter's so close. They have to know.
They have no detection though. They can't go in there.
They're not going to come out. Look at it. He's throwing it in front of their faces.
Arteezy is like, yeah, come get me. Right.
This is the safe
Radiant's
zone.
middle tower is under attack.
This is the spot where you cannot enter. Kuroki is just being cocky
He's
right
trying
now.
to force up Envy into it.
Yeah, I think there are mines there.
Now it's time to back up. So they bring out observers and sentries. It's too short.
Yeah,
the first sentry's too
They're just
short.
being safe. They're gonna drop the next one at a recent distance. Now they know they're not gonna die.
Alright. So back to the lane building. Poppy's waiting for a new creep.
Yeah, Poppy. And at the same time, what are we looking at for gold right now over on the sides? There's plenty of gold on the side, all over.
I'm surprised they continue to press. Yeah, they're coming behind them. So there's one way to get around the remote mines, but there's a remote mine on top of the hill. So there is vision to be given from this, and they can just play around their own
see
mines.
Puppy. They're gonna kill Puppy.
Okay, that's one way.
Dire's top barracks are under
That's
attack.
not great for them. They just went. You could see in that last fight how they were not agreeing on what to do. Like, some of them wanted to kill Puppy, some of them wanted to go and take the touchdown, and they just ended up going for both of them. I think they were already screwed at that point though, but that was the last nail in the coffin.
But this is what we're expecting from someone like a Techies. Techies makes you play a very different style of game to what you normally play. You might have had this vent and the early counter, the logic was right.
Yeah.
But obviously with every